guys, it's Laynne Talks. I am going to be recording my Try Not to Laugh While Reading Funny Stories video, and I wanted to do it with somebody, so I have my wonderful husband here with me who is going to be helping me.
I'm the guest star.
So, pick your poison. Do you want to be the person who tries not to laugh with me, or are you going to be the person who's trying to make me laugh while I'm reading these?
Could I take the poison apple?
I don't think there's a poison apple.
Okay. I'm going to try not to laugh with you, because I feel like you're just going to look at my stone cold face and it'll make you laugh.
Probably. Okie dokie. Here we go. It's a great way to start this recording.
He's already laughing!
You can't make me laugh when I'm trying to do a try not to laugh video.
I dropped my fork!
By the way, he's eating. My chicken's getting hard.
Not do no weird way.
Well then, okay.
Chicken.
I've said before. I haven't read these before, so. Okay. Into it.
Okay.
So, here's one. It is by Demetrious Robinson. My first time meeting my first high school crush. Original. I know. Back in the 9th grade, I used to have this giant crush on this Hispanic girl in my class. For easier context, we can call her Sunflower. Ah, cool. Found out about her because I found her name on a list of students in my class. For more context, I lived at an area where it was mostly African Americans, including me. So when you put someone that is different race or for some reason, people have to regress to cavemen. Okay. When I was curious about this girl because I had never heard of her during that time, I already knew all the people at the school like the back of my hand. So to hear someone in my school I never heard before, it was like a miracle happening, which does make me no different. But we will forget about that part. Sounds good. It's already forgotten. Fast forwarding, I found her in the gym 3 periods later, and bro, easily the most beautiful person I've seen, period. And of course, as you can guess, 14-year-old me was super awkward and was a terrible start. I can't read. This is a bad idea. Was a terrible start. But the funny part is, we were both awkward. Imagine 2 boxers punching each other with pillows instead of actual boxing gloves, and you can see how far that conversation went. But eventually we had fun talking and became friends. Until after she met me, my classmates proceeded to make fun of me and try to make me look as bad as possible in front of her, but it didn't work, at least for now it didn't. This is the first part. I have to send you the second part once I remember and have more time. Sorry for the cliffhanger. Okay, well, was expecting that to be a little bit funnier than it was. The reference to the boxingers, the boxers with pillows instead of boxing gloves, was
an interesting analogy.
It was interesting. It was also, you hear my cat purring, I apologize.
She has claimed my lap.
So,
please don't
into
leave
the
me there.
Into the,
unknown. Oh, I broke her already.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with the story, so I'm going to say
True.
that's fine. Oh, I'm red. I held my breath to try not to laugh there in a second, and it all went to my head. All right. Let's see. This one is from Paige, Alena. And I'm going to put all of these people's Twitter names in the description below, as well as links, and I'll put them on the screen. Here's the story. About a year ago, I was playing the board game, The Game of Life, with 2 kids I was babysitting. In the game of life, you play as little peg person traveling across the board in a plastic car, experiencing life events and collecting money. Whew, punctuation. All of the pegs are either blue or pink, meant to represent a man or a woman. At one point in the game, your character gets married and you get to add another peg person to your plastic car. For whatever reason, I decided to go against the grain and chose pink for female, peg person for my spouse. As I expected, the little girl I was babysitting asked me wide-eyed awe. See, I don't know why I decided to do this. Girls can marry girls. I was more than happy to tell her, yes, you can marry anyone you want. The little boy, however, chimed in immediately explaining, our aunt married her cousin. I don't. Oh, that took me. Okay, I failed the fun.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't know what to say at the time, but I guess it goes without saying that we never play the game of life again. This started like so wholesome. I'm squeaking.
Our aunt married her cousin. West Virginia.
You can't see it, but man, I'm crying. Okay.
Children are great for moments like that.
I need to calm down before the next story. Paige, Alena, that was fantastic. I wasn't expecting it. Is it Alena? I thought it was Alena. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm super sorry. But you got me.
You did.
The first time I'm doing this video, and I've already failed on the second story.
Well, the first one was apparently only half a story, so...
Well, there's no point. I failed. Stop it now.
Let's do the next. I think there's only 3 anyways, isn't there?
Yeah, I only have 3 for this first episode, so...
Let's do it.
All right. I am married my cousin. I can't. I need a second. It's only funny because it threw me for a loop. Okay.
It's kind of funny in general.
It is. Okay. Whew. This is a story by Omega Jager. I need to stop because I'm going to start laughing again.
Story by Omega Jager.
Omega Jager. Okay. A couple months ago, I went to a firehouse sub. I was about to go in, but a family of 3 walked in before me. They were a woman, a college-age daughter, and a younger daughter. I walked inside only to realize they weren't wearing their mask. I've gotten used to seeing people in masks to a point where it's easy to miss. The clerk at the restaurant told the family that they couldn't be served unless they wore a mask. The youngest daughter then yells at the clerk saying that there was a new law in Mississippi where they allow people to not wear masks in public no more, which is technically true, but only for certain counties, which the county I'm in still wants masks to be on. I can't read. I knew things were going to get escalated when she showed him an article about it, and I quickly got back into my SUV and waited for them to leave. As I was in my SUV, I saw the youngest girl running back and forth, and I could tell that she was yelling. They were in there for a good 5 minutes until they all finally left the restaurant. The youngest one came out, and she started fake coughing everywhere and saw me in the SUV with my mask on. She looked at me, fake coughing at my direction, and called me a witch. Well, there's another word in there that rhymes with witch, but I'm not saying it. Before getting in their car and drove off. The clerk apologized to me, and we started having a laugh and made fun of them as I was getting my order. Every time I came to that shop to see him and he asked me if I'd seen them heathens, I honestly wish I did, just so I could have another story to tell. P.S. The spicy Cajun chicken sandwich from Firehouse is amazeballs. Dang it. Does that count as a laugh?
It was a chuckle. I don't know if I count that as a laugh.
Okay. So,
that
one by Paige.
Sounded like an entitled mom video type thing, just with entitled small child.
Yeah, a younger daughter.
Yeah.
Well, Paige.
There's one lesson to learn from that story. Don't marry your cousin.
Well, it's not technically illegal.
First cousins is, yeah. In
First
most
cousins,
places.
yes.
Most places. I can't remember where it is. There is a state where you can legally marry your first cousin. Please don't try to do that. Your children are going to look like me. They will eventually find someone that loves them, but spare them.
He's kidding. He's kidding. No, moral of that story is be careful what you tell your kids, because it ultimately will come out when you least expect it to people who also weren't expecting it.
Yeah, we weren't expecting it. Now all the internet knows.
Okay, well, this was a lot of fun.
We look forward to more stories in the future. We will maybe have more co-hosts rather than me. No?
No. I mean, maybe. We'll have to see how it goes. If we get more stories, we'll see. I've got a couple of people who want to collab. By the way, if you want to collab, you can send me an email, a direct message on Twitter, a Facebook message. All of that will be licked? It'll be licked, you guys. It'll be linked in the description below. If you have a funny story that you think will make me laugh, clearly I'm not good at holding back laughter, so if you want me to fail at it, send me a funny story via email. Again, that information is below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know whenever I upload. And if you're feeling super generous, you can follow me on Twitter, or send me a message on YouTube. So I look forward to doing another one. Send
your stories our way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We look forward to hearing from you.
And I can't talk, so.
And have happy holidays.
Yes, it is close to the holidays, so have a happy holiday. Thank you guys for joining us. Bye.